Alrighty guys, it's back together. I don't have this piece in because I gotta tune it yet, and I have a heck of a time getting on the carb screws on these things. OEM carb or China carb. So a lot of times I pop the air filter, have that thing out, and then I can get right, I can see the carburetor, I can get on it, do what I gotta do, and then after I get it tuned I can put all that back in. I do like to run them with them in there. It does take a lot of the, that's part of the carburetor support as well. Just stop bouncing around. I decided to put the stickers covers back on it. The colors all kind of match real good on this saw. With that lower roof and chamber work, it's got good compression. It's very, very, very rough tuned in. When I zing it up, I can hear the needle bearing on the clutch drum, but that is aftermarket. So let's see if she'll start. You can hear how noisy that clutch drum is. China stuff, you know, Chinese clutch drum just didn't hold up. But so I'll have to pick an OEM clutch drum up for it, but that's not no big deal. It's pretty zippy, especially for not being tuned. I think what I will do, slap this on and this, and like everything else around here, I don't want to keep destroying my firewood, and with me having to babysit all the time, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out into the woods and or even over to the property to test cut with this thing. But I don't know, built quite a few of these now, and I think she's gonna be a runner. I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it a lot. So I chose the stock looking muffler, did the 1-inch outlet, enhanced that hole there. They're not crazy overly loud that way. Good performance bump. And I think that thing's a pretty sweet looking saw. Let me know what you guys think. I think once I change the clutch drum out and needle gauge it, be one rock solid saw. I know this one's got internals of OEM chain brake stuff too, but I think that's a pretty solid clone now. Of course, it's 90% OEM, at least the important stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that thing. There's its bench run. Well, I guess I still got you guys. Let me pause you and I'll get the other one up there and I'll get my handle on it. And we got my part saw came in, so get that handle on my OEM one, and then I think I'm going to work on getting parts cleaned up. So let me grab that OEM one. This one's all OEM. I didn't put this handle over onto that one, just in case if I change my mind later, because I like how it feels with this handle. But we'll set this here. Somebody was asking how I like this impact. I freaking absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So I'll set this over here. This bigger screw goes in that spring mount. I've seen a few 372s now come through where people have put the wrong bolts in and ruin stuff. If you put too long of bolts in here, you rub on your case and rub holes through your case. If you put too long of bolts in on the side over here, you poke holes through your gas tank, and then you got a fuel leak. And yeah, don't drop your bolts. Now, I do not put bolts back in with that because bad things can happen. And I've got a blue one around here somewhere. I'm gonna go old school method to put them back in. Now, if it's a brand spanking new tank and there's no threads in there, I'll kind of start them in there and get it partway worked down, but I never bottom the bolt out with it. One extra bolt on these wraps that go right here. Just like that, 2 minutes later. What the? I guess we'll put them West Coast spikes on this. I didn't realize this has a pair of tiny ones. These are the big factory ones. So let's see here. Of course, they only fit this cover, so that means I would have to run this cover on the saw. I didn't want this cover on. I wanted to keep this saw all OEM. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to steal these spikes and put on there, but I'll do that off camera. I think I want these OEM spikes on there, and then I'll put these spikes on that. And I don't know what saw I want. I gotta get a chain tensioner for it. I don't know what saw I want to put that on. I don't know, call me silly, but I really want to keep this thing, you know, all OEM. But This one's all stickered to match, so I want to keep that together. I want to keep my 365. Maybe we'll do that cover up on my other clone. I think it's got little dogs on it too. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. That's a clone, but tons of OEM parts. This is 100% OEM. This right here, 100% OEM. I did hunt down and find one of them pieces for this, so before I lose it. I haven't put it in yet because I need to tune the carburetor yet. I just haven't got there yet. So typically I'll set them in there like that so I don't lose them. But that's my 365. I got to get stickers for this. I got to get stickers for this. I got to order them up. This thing's all 100% OE. The clutch cover is, or the chain brake, I might end up, looks like this has been tweaked. I might end up picking up a different, like this actually might be an X-Torque. Well, maybe. Might put a different chain brake piece on it, but it goes down too far. If I just scoot it over, it clears. But if not, I'll notch it a little bit. The OEM bracket I put in here might be pulling it over too. That's what it kind of looks like. It looks like it's farther over that way. So probably took a hit at one point in its life on whatever parts I took that OEM piece out of. But yeah, I'll have to get a hold of the dealer and get some 365 specials. I have this sticker somewhere. Some dang place. Do some thinking. I got one more clone that's buried, and then I got that. The only aftermarket clone that I got left is that cheap Alibaba, and I need to tear it down, fix the oil pump. That's got a ported Farmer Tech cylinder on it. It runs pretty good. It's just frustrating. I'll fix one thing on it and then something else goes. I have another. I'm working on rounding up enough stuff to put another OEM saw together with very, very minimal aftermarket parts if need be. I've got OEM tank, cases, crank, flywheel. Well, I don't have cylinder now because I just used it on this one. But I have a brand new Meteor cylinder right here that I could throw on it. I don't know, that other 372, I'm just slowly rounding parts up for it. So, one of the things, if I stick it off to the side and forget about it, I'll find parts for it. This one was just easier to get going to use that cylinder. So, but yeah, these are three work saw builds right there. This one should be close to 9 horse. That cylinder made 9 horsepower with the UFO pipe on it in a different chassis. And I put that cylinder and piston in this chassis, but it's got a lot less muffler mod now, so it's probably down a little bit, but it should still be. And it's got a little less timing advance in it. In fact, neither one of these have any timing advance. I can't remember if I timing advanced that one or not, but I know these two don't. I didn't want it in there for a Berg saw, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that, and thanks for putting up with my rambling. You guys take it easy and have a good one.